did you know other women can siphon women's energy through a man? Yes, they can. If you are dealing with a man, right? Let's just say, for example, you guys separated and you consider yourself to be an empress upright or a high priestess upright. So you have a different type of energy signature. When you was dealing with that man, certain things was just floating for him. So dealing with him, that means you share your energy with him, so he can utilize that energy and make himself become very abundant, and he looks different, and he's walking in his purpose. Everything is flowing towards him, and things are going good for him financially, right? So let's say now you guys separate, right? And he is now dealing with another woman, and she's probably so happened to be like a closet witch, a dark witch, or a high priestess in reverse. So what that dark high priestess, what they will do is get in a relationship with that particular man, because now she's drawn to him because of that said energy, not because of his looks, not because of what he can provide or any material things or anything like that, or not even because how good he is in the bedroom. It's the energy that he carries from that empress that he still has, so now that woman, that dark witch, will start messing with him and stuff like that, and feeding off of him because he still holds that empress energy. So now, everything is going good for her. So he's sharing your energy. So it's basically he took that empress energy and took it to her. So now the empress, will feel something is off on her energy, and she will kind of like stay back away from him, or, stay far away from him. So that person that he's now dealing with is utilizing that energy. They're using it together. But eventually that energy ends up running out, So he would have to go back to the empress to get more energy. Because once the energy runs out, his relationship with that reverse, high priestess, empress, dark witch, closet witch, whatever, very low vibrational woman, their relationship is going to become toxic. They're going to become toxic. It's a lot of back and forth, fighting, breaking up, getting back together and stuff. So it's always going to be very, very toxic. And, but deep down inside, he would want to go back to the empress because her energy is different. But whenever the empress awakens to what's going on, she won't give him access. So their relationship also can become toxic too. Even though that she probably care and love him, but she knows that, because she's going to feel there's another person, there's a third party in their mix. So once the empress upright awakened and realized that he has another person that is not at the same frequency or energy signature as her, she knows that she has to stay away from him. They can communicate and talk, but she knows not to sleep with him anymore, because he would do the same thing. It's a pattern. He would take that energy and bring it to the other person. So because the high priestess or empress in reverse can't generate natural energy, can't generate abundance energy. So basically he just took your energy, the empress energy, and wasted on a reverse high priestess or a witch that doesn't know what to do with the empress energy. You understand? So therefore, that's why the relationship can become very, very, very extremely toxic to one another, because now they have to feed off each other. He'll become depressed, stressed. Money's like, it's like he has a hole in his pocket. Money is like leaving, doors are closing, because he no longer has access to the empress energy. And so now the witch, the dark witch knows the only way we're going to get some more energy is if you go back to the empress. So whenever she argue with him, she's praying that argument can push him towards the empress, so the empress could take him back, so she can fall for his trick, sleep with him again, share the energy, and take it back to her. She won't have a problem with him sleeping with the empress, but she would have a problem with him sleeping with anybody else. But when it comes to the empress, she won't have a problem, because this is how she feeds also. That's how she feeds her own entity. A lot of times the problem is that some cultures do this. I know I did this because I also have a son. But growing up Haitian, a lot of mothers, when they have sons, they make sure they put some type of protection over their son, so they would not, be used like in this way by certain dark witches, certain dark women. So certain spell won't work on them, and they could see it a mile away. So they know not to mess with these type of feminine energy. But so now the empress already know what's going on, so she cut off the supply. So she's the supplier, so she cut off the supply. So now they just, have nothing to do but just to feed off each other, because the whole time it wasn't him that she really wanted. It was the empress that she wanted.